Hi everyone, this is Alessandro Bruxel from Home Chef Seattle. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the recipe for some delicious homemade pork gyozas, pot stickers with a nice and crispy skirt. They taste amazing. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Let's get started. We're going to be using 4 to 5 leaves of Nappa cabbage. First, cut off and discard the thick stalks. Then pile the leaves, cut them in half lengthwise, and chop them into small pieces. Heat up a skillet, add the cabbage, and cook it until it starts to wilt and it reduces to about half the volume. Then set it aside. Then finely chop 3 sprigs of scallions, both the green and white parts. In a large bowl, add 1 pound of ground pork. It should have 15 to 20% fat. Add 1 large grated clove of garlic, a 1-inch piece of freshly grated ginger, the cabbage, and the scallions. Season with a pinch of salt, some fresh ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of sake. Then, using your hands, mix everything together until it's well combined and it changes to the texture of a paste. For this recipe, we're going to be using store-bought gyoza wrappers. Get a small bowl with water and sprinkle a little bit of cornstarch on a large plate. Now, let's work on the gyozas. Get a wrapper, add 1 teaspoon of the filling, wet the edges with the water, and to close it, first press the center, then pleat each side 3 times like shown on the video. The more you do it and practice, the easier it gets. Once you're done pleating the gyozas, just press down the edges with your fingers to seal. And repeat the process. 1 wrapper, a teaspoon of the filling, wet the edges with the water, fold it in half, press down the center, add 3 pleats in one side, 1, 2, 3, and 3 pleats on the other side. Then just press down the edges to seal them. I had enough filling to make 43 gyozas. For a quick gyoza sauce, mix 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, 2 teaspoons of chili oil, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and some chopped scallions. For the crispy skirt batter, we're going to mix 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, half tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1/3 cup of water, and a pinch of salt. To cook the gyozas, start with a cold pan. Add a drizzle of vegetable oil, then place the gyozas in a circular shape, making sure that they have a nice coating of oil on the bottom. Then turn the heat on. Starting with a cold pan will help you get a nice and even cook on all the gyozas. Once the bottom of the gyozas turn nice and brown, we're gonna add the crispy skirt batter. Add a thin layer of the batter all in between the gyozas. Then cover it with a lid to steam. Let it steam for 3 to 4 minutes until all the water has evaporated. Then remove the lid and continue to cook to crisp up the skirt. Once the skirt starts to brown, tilt the pan and absorb any excess oil with a paper towel. Then flip the gyozas onto a plate. And these gyozas are ready to be enjoyed. And it is time to eat. Just dip the gyozas into the sauce and enjoy. These are absolutely delicious. I hope you have enjoyed the recipe. Please don't forget to like it, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more recipes to come. Thank you for watching. So good.